Hey, what's up, guys? Anyway, I don't have internet right now, and I'm actually feeding off somebody else's, and the thing is so low. This is YouTube right now, so I just read your comments. It's like almost 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever. I just got back hanging out with some friends. Um, some of the guys, some of the alumni that I used to play rugby with came into town early, took off. But anyway, I hung out with them, and I read your comments, and I like, obviously, I appreciate everyone commenting and everything, and a couple of you made me realize maybe I didn't make everything clear on what I was trying to do. So, anyway, I made a little video. I did some more sketching so I can give you guys a better idea of what the finished project's sort of going to look like a little bit better. So, anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, these are really rough sketches. I'm not an artist, so you guys know. Anyway, so this is basically a zoomed in view of the ice bridge. So I try to label it ice bridge zoomed top zoom view, this corner area. So if we take like the corner of the top left, you can see like here, these are all crystals going along the side, so it's actually sort of cover. They're going to be like, and then coming along the side, and then there'll be a couple around the thing. And then this is sort of like the side view. So you can see the top, like this is like the line right here is actually like the ground level, and then these are the crystals on the side, sort of like coming up in crazy areas. It's all ice. I just put crystals because they look more like crystals when you look at it, but it's all supposed to be ice. And then the bottom is sort of like, this is the arc, and then I put like crystals, and it's aligned with crystals. So basically this is going to look the same as the top, even from the bottom, so it's going to be sort of like that idea. And then the little lines in here are supposed to look how streaked it is. So that's the ice bridge, so you guys know what I'm sort of, my vision inspiration is. And then this is in the bottom left hand corner. There's sort of this huge hole where I said there was going to be like ice, and then water all around it, sort of like a thing. And then remember, I cut that out, if you remember, and these are supposed to be the walls. Obviously this is a really rough sketch, so understand this is just to get the idea across, and I think it does it okay. So here's like the water at the bottom, remember, and then these are going to be huge icebergs coming out from the water with like sort of a flat surface and maybe a couple crystals on top, but that people, if they're like on the main level, can actually cross at the same level. They don't have to go down or up, everything. So if they can actually reach it, they won't, in theory, in the game, it won't be difficult terrain. But if they can't reach it, obviously it's impassable terrain. So it gives it sort of an aesthetic feeling. This is as if it was cut out, and then this will be like hilly, like crystal rock and everything. I don't know if you saw, like, this board comes mainly from my ideas, and then one of the pictures that I show that was actually at the Grand Tournament or Games Day, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, that's like my main inspiration. So if you can see that, so just imagine, please use imagination. I have it in my head, so hopefully what's in my head comes out on the actual terrain better. Then if you remember, there was the huge water section to the right hand of the board, towards the right hand corner where I had ice, but this one's going to be different because it's actually going to be a lot more like leveled out, like hills coming up to the side, and then the ice craters are going to be small on the lower level. Sort of is actually, that gives the huge depth to this side of the board. And then the ice and sort of like the leveling, so people can come from the main level, which is right here, come down into and cross this huge vast of water through these icebergs that are smaller, but at the lower level, and then come up on this side. So you guys understand that concept, so you don't think like this. This board has been thought out because it's really, I don't know, I really got inspired and to do this. Anyway, so here's the hill. So here's the top view of what happened. these are the huge mountains. Remember, these are built-in mountains, and I made one change to it from a specific comment from Tony Pony F, who said you don't want to have built-in mountains because you want to transport, and I thought, well, you know, that's probably true, even though I play NIDs, which have no transport, and everything fleets of foot, you know, 3d6, and pick the two highs, so, yeah, I guess I definitely get the better on difficult terrain, which you know, it's a home field advantage, you know, might as well take advantage of it. But, yeah, sorry, my voice is starting to go, because, anyway, so I made one thing. I made like this long bridge in the mountain that transports can go through, so it's actually like a double pass, but it's gonna look a little bit different. So if we look at the side view of the actual thing, we have, you know, this is this mountain. This part right here is actually this mountain. So we have like an overhang with a long bridge that's like narrow, but you know, us transports can still go through here, troops can still go through the middle of the board. It blocks line of sight, but you know, we'll still keep fire lanes open from the left to the right of the board, so you're not like, even if you're playing the other way, you know, short edge to short edge instead of lengthwise to lengthwise, it should still be an interesting game because you still have fire lanes. Then we have that big boulder. I don't know if you guys saw in that one photo, there was like this huge boulder that was just resting on the mountain or hilltop or whatever you want to call it, and I call them mountains. But that's sort of just like an overhang, so they could actually essentially climb this boulder and then go cross if they wanted to, and then there's like huge underpass for like huge tanks to go through, even though the long bridge will probably be able to accommodate like a land raider. That's like my theory. So it's tall enough and it's long enough that a land raider can go under it, but this will be able to you know, super heavies. I'm sorry, anything taller, like Titans and stuff, are pretty much going to have to go over the mountains. So the idea is that I have huge terrain and huge dips, so I can have apocalypse games. They're actually like cover for like huge things, and you know, it definitely gives, you know, transports aren't like the big thing, but the advantage goes to troops, and especially, you know, my NIDs. So I'm biased, but that's essentially, I hope that actually explains a little bit more what I'm doing. I know you guys can't get a I'll try to do a quick view of everything again. That's the ice crystals. Ice and crystals to me are the same thing. They end up more looking like crystals that people think of. So that's that, and that's this view again, so you guys understand. Alright, you guys have been great. Hope everything works out, and so you guys understand my plan. Anyway, thanks for the comments. I'm not going to add another level. I thought it looked alright from the beginning. I just wanted to know because, I mean, this is pretty epic project in my mind. I haven't done something this big in a long time, so you know, everyone out there inspired me, and you know, I really want to get it done, even though I probably won't be able to play many games on it. You know, who knows what will happen down the line, but it's all one board, so I'm not going to be cutting up or anything, so you guys know. Who knows, I may have donated it to like my local game shop or something, who knows. If I had a gaming club, maybe I'd do that, but whatever. Anyway, take care guys, I hope that explained it. Bye.